Today, you're going to make a mini pinch pot, and then I'm going to cut it in half to see if your walls are uniformly thick. Let's go.
Hello, my talented artists.
If you like this content, be sure to subscribe and it will come up on your feed.
You are going to make a very good pinch pot today. You're going to use all the skills that you already know, but you're going to do it with a little piece of clay. You're going to make a ball. You're going to stick your thumb in. You're going to pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn. You're going to smooth those cracks when you see them, and you're going to tap the rim gently but firmly enough to have a nice flat rim. But you can see more pinching needs to be done because today we're going to talk about the word uniform. The goal today is to have your walls of your pinch pot uniformly thick. So you are going to pinch and turn. The pinching is where you get a uniform thickness to your walls. You have to feel where it's thin. Don't keep pinching where it's thin, and feel where it's thick, and then pinch where it's thick. You want to go all the way down, and you do not want to pinch the rim.
If you want to make sure that your walls are uniform, you have to use the force and feel what each section of your pinch pot feels like. Does that feel thin there? Don't pinch it. Move it. There's a thick area. Pinch it.
We want to see no cracks. We want uniform thickness to the walls. And we want to see a flat rim. And that is what I'm going to be grading you on today. Once you have made your pinch pot as perfect as you think you can, you're going to call me over and I am going to cut your pinch pot in half, gasp, to see if the walls are uniformly thick. Let's look at the one I just made. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's a little thicker right here, but that's good. If you can get that, I'll be happy. Whenever you cut a piece of clay, you have a sharp edge. It's not sharp now because the clay is soft, but once it gets fired and glaze gets on it, which is of course a layer of glass, it can even get so sharp it will cut you. So whenever we cut clay, we have to smooth those edges and just take your time to make it look very smooth. I also want to talk about these little bits of clay that come off. Let's call those clay crumbs. We want to make sure those clay crumbs are off. That's why we have this nice mat that we shake out at the end into the gray trash can so that those clay crumbs aren't floating around. There's a little clay crumb. Sometimes they get smoothed into the clay, sometimes they just come off. So you want to smooth everything, make it beautiful before you put it into your Ziploc bag and seal your Ziploc bag up. So you're going to put these into your Ziploc bag and seal them up for next week. You always want to seal up your clay in your Ziploc bags so that they do not dry out. So you don't want to squish your project, but you want to get some air out. Be gentle. And then you want to make sure that you are, listen for that, hearing that little pop, and sealing it carefully. You could even ask a friend to check it if you don't think you're sealing it so great. And then we are going to save these two little halves of pinch pots as details on our double pinch pot animal.
Here's an example. You can use them as ears. You could cut one in half or trim them up in a different shape and use them as wings. There's lots of ways you can use them. So make sure that you are thinking about how you want to use yours.